Speaking.
Hello, Hadrian. My name's Alison. I'm calling from the official receiver's office in Birmingham. I had an email that you've requested a call back in relation to NRS Healthcare.
Yes, I need to know, when I make my subject access request, can it please be dealt with as a medical emergency, please?
Sorry, on what basis are you making a subject access request?
Because your organisation holds my medical file, and my wheelchair cannot be repaired without it.
Okay. It could be that the contract with regards to wheelchair services has been novated over to the new supplier. So if that's the case, your medical files will have transferred over to them.
Well, they haven't been.
How do you know that?
Because they just told me this morning. Otherwise, I wouldn't be phoning you.
Please don't shout at me, sir.
I'm not shouting at you. I'm a disabled person with a brain injury. Could you not criticise my speech?
Okay. Who have you spoken to that's confirmed your file hasn't been transferred?
James.
Sorry, say that again. You broke up then, sir. Sorry.
James.
James. Sorry, who's James?
From the organisation that you just spoke about.
What, NRS Healthcare?
No, the other one.
The official receiver's office?
I'm sorry, I can't cope with this conversation. I have a brain injury. You need to go back.
I understand that, sir, but I'm trying to help you.
You need to.
I'm trying to understand who you've spoken to. The contracts for wheelchair services have been transferred to a new supplier.
Yes, but they haven't received the medical files.
Where are you based, sir? Because there's two different suppliers that stick to wheelchair services. So where in the UK are you based?
Buckinghamshire.
Buckinghamshire, okay. Do you know if you've spoken to somebody from either Mediquip or Millbrook?
Millbrook.
Millbrook, right. Okay. I will speak to Millbrook because they have been transferred the files. I know that because I signed it off myself last week.
Can you tell me on which day last week?
We agreed to transfer one day last week. I couldn't tell you when the files were transferred, but they have had access to the files.
But you can't say if it was at the beginning of the week or the end of the week.
No, off the top of my head, I can't. As you can imagine, sir, the files have been transferred in batches. They didn't all go at once. Can you confirm your address to me, Mr. Coulson, please?
My address?
Yeah, please.
49 Clifton Road, Amersham, HP6 5PN.
HP6 5P for Peter, N for November.
Yes.
Amersham. Okay. Let me have a word with the team that are dealing with this. Unfortunately, it's 5 to 5. I will try and see if I can get hold of somebody. And if it comes to put to, we'll come back to you via email, Mr. Coulson, and confirm.
Yeah. Could you?
Will that be okay?
Yes, but I need to point out to you that I am a brain-injured individual, and I need certain adjustments under the Equality Act.
We're aware of that, sir, which is why we novated the contracts with regard to wheelchair services as soon as we possibly could and find an alternative supplier.
Yes, so that if you're going to send me an email, you need to phone me up to make sure that I know that to expect an email. Otherwise, I won't be able to find it, as I have a brain injury and will not be able to remember this conversation.
Okay, that's fine. So which way would you prefer us to contact you? Would you prefer us to contact you via email, or would you prefer us to call you? Or do you want both?
Both, please.
Okay, that's fine, Mr. Coulson. Leave that with me. I'll come back to you. I can't guarantee it will be today, but I will come back to you tomorrow.
Right. And so are you still the receiver for this, or is that all finished?
No. The official receiver is still appointed. I'm not personally the official receiver. I work for the official receiver. The official receiver has still been appointed over the company, yes, and will remain the official receiver for a period of time. But obviously, if you can imagine, the official receiver isn't going to deal with ongoing contracts. So we are transferring the contracts out to new suppliers.
Yeah. So just to be very clear, James was supposed to fix my wheelchair this morning. He couldn't get the parts to fix my wheelchair because he hasn't got access. Millbrook do not have access to the computer with my wheelchair specifications. And my wheelchair has not been able to be repaired all month, and I'm in severe pain. And it's quite dangerous. I could have an accident and I could have an injury unless my casters are fixed. And the Millbrook need to have access to the computer system, which they don't have.
Okay, when was your call logged with relation to your issues with your wheelchair, just so I can track backwards.
Beginning of the month.
Do you know? Beginning of August.
Yes. And my wheelchair still hasn't been repaired.
Okay, Mr. Coulson, just bear with me a minute. The company was wound up on the 1st of August, so what I'm trying to establish was your call logged before the winding up order or afterwards, which is why I asked the question. So you say it was around it was the 1st of August.
I have had problems with my casters for 20 years. And so the problems are particularly bad at the moment because I have a guardian from the Court of Protection, and my guardian has disappeared. And because my guardian has disappeared, I need to do a lot more mobilization. So my casters need to be in better condition.
Sorry, I don't mean this in a thing. I don't think casters. Are you talking about the wheels on the actual chair?
The front wheels.
Right, so it's front wheels.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you logged a call with in relation to this wheelchair, Mr. Coulson?
There was something else on the chair, but I think I got somebody else to fix it. That was, but that was
Right, okay.
that was before. So that issue is no longer important. What's really important are the casters, the front wheels.
Right, okay. So it's just the front wheels on your wheelchair. Can I just ask? I'm assuming your wheelchair is an electric wheelchair.
No.
Manual.
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Coulson, leave it with me. I'll have a word with the people that are dealing with the transfer to Millbrook. But as I say, they have had access to the material. But leave it with me. I will come back to you, or I'll get one of my team to come back to you tomorrow.
Please remind me of your name.
My name's Alison.
And what is your job title, please, Alison?
I'm the National Interest Team Coordinator.
The National
Interest Team Coordinator.
Interest Team Coordinator, yes. Thank you, Alison. Yes. It's very important that these casters get sorted quite quickly. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.